Good, happy Sunday evening. I'm Riley King, and welcome to this Sunday evening edition of the Riley King Newscast, right here on the Riley King Network. We have a lot of news to get to this Sunday evening, so let's get started right now. First up, communities coming together to support family who lost sons in I-89 crash on Friday. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
Thank you, Senator Shaheen and Senator Hassan, for prioritizing us and investing in clean energy.
For the last couple of days, Bow High School has served as an impromptu place for people to gather and grieve, but the support for the Ouellette family extends far beyond this tight-knit community. Take a drive through Bow and you'll see sights like this across town.
Just the most wonderful group of people.
Hundreds gathered again at Bow High School Saturday, where a group of families made and passed out 375 blue ribbons to support the Ouellette family and honor the lives of 11th grader Nick and 1st grader Gavin.
Wonderful, wonderful people. We just have the best town ever. Unfortunately, we needed 3,075 with the showing that we've had today, but we will make more and we'll continue to replenish the supply.
Kirsten Smith helped organize the fundraiser. She's asking for monetary donations of any amount in exchange for the ribbons. That money will then be given directly to the Ouellette family to help pay for funeral expenses and medical costs.
We just all felt that we could do something and put something on our mailbox or our front door so that as the family drove by and the community drove by, they knew that we were all thinking of them and that this town would pull together.
A few miles south in Hooksett, this donation bin has been set up at the Pizza Man restaurant, with all proceeds going directly to the family. The Bow Police Department is also getting involved, setting up a meal train to provide the Ouellettes with food for the next few months.
We had an outpouring of support. The time slots filled up almost immediately, so we extended it another month, and the time slots for the meal train filled up right up until the end of November.
The help extending beyond just the Bow Police Department.
We're ready to provide whatever assistance the family requires.
The New Hampshire Police Association says they too have a number of things in the work to help the Ouellette family through the recovery process.
It's just a really beautiful small community and so blessed to live someplace like this.
In Bow, Scott Cook, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Hundreds gather at Hudson 9/11 Memorial for Remembrance Ceremony. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
We gather every year on this day to ensure that we never forget the people who were lost to unthinkable acts of terrorism.
Senator Maggie Hassan among hundreds in attendance for Saturday's 9/11 Remembrance Ceremony in Hudson.
Across the wilderness,
it is really a spot for us to come to remember and be a member of that community, so it's very, very important.
The Hudson Memorial contains a 23-foot section of a beam from an elevator shaft of Tower 1 of the World Trade Center, a striking reminder of what took place on September 11th, 20 years ago.
And everybody that was lost that day and everybody that did what they could and how the country came together, we want to keep that spirit alive as long as possible.
Now, aside from the beam itself, everything here at the Hudson Memorial has some significance, from the rose bush to the grass. Even the walkway is meant to represent the path that Flight 93 took, turning before crashing in Shanksville, Pennsylvania.
History, I almost think it's educational, and you start thinking that it's 20 years already and we're going to continue to have this to pass down generation to generation, and how important it is to our country.
In Hudson, Jason King, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Winchester fire investigation continues. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
Investigators are working to find the cause of a fire in Winchester. It broke out in an empty building on Elm Street around 3:30 this morning. The State Fire Marshal's office is working to determine if the fire was started on purpose. Winchester police are also assisting in that investigation.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. And that does it for this evening edition of the Riley King Newscast, right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your Sunday evening, and I'll see you back here tomorrow for another newscast. Good night and goodbye, everyone.